So good morning. Happy Wednesday. It's Wellness Wednesday. It's March 3rd. It's going to be another beautiful day. There's nothing better than getting up in the morning and listening to the birds chirping, and it makes us feel like spring is right around the corner. But let's start off with our daily pledge. Today is a new day. I'm ready to be the best me I can be. I will listen so I can learn. I will try hard so my brain can grow. I will not give up. I can learn anything I put my mind to. So today is a new day. Again, every day is a new day. Every day is a new opportunity to get up, to work on yourself, to make some new goals, to build some relationships, but most importantly, to capitalize and use every minute to the best of our ability. How are you feeling on a scale of 1 to 10? Where are you at today? Are you feeling amazing? Are you not feeling so amazing? How are you, and what do you need to do to feel good? It's going to be a great day. And interestingly enough, I was just talking with a staff member this morning about the importance of starting your day off on the right foot. Get up, do something, drink water, eat breakfast, do the things that make you feel good. She had mentioned that when she did not do those things, she did not feel good during the day. And it's so true. We've talked about the power of routine and healthiness for many, many months now. But it's true. And if you can start doing that, you will see the differences too. I can tell in myself, I don't like to run or exercise. I just don't. But lately, since it's been nice out, I've been able to go for a run or a walk every night. And when I don't do that, I know I don't feel very good. Now, I'm not a professional by any means, but by doing something, I know that it's impacted my mood and it's made me feel better. And so again, that routine and that healthy eating and exercising is super important. So I like this. We're going to start off with this. Okay, it says eat less crap, and it lays it out, and then it says eat more food. So in the crap part, it's carbonated drinks, refined sugars, artificial sweeteners, and processed foods. So go to your freezer and throw out everything that can be deep fried or as processed foods, okay? I know that eating healthy is expensive. That's one of the reasons why this gets to be so difficult. It's so much easier to buy junk. It's cheaper to buy the processed foods, the things that go in the deep fryer, the things that are breaded, that go in the microwave, or that go in the oven, but it's not good for you. Remember, if you eat a lot of junk, you're going to feel like junk. And so it says eat less crap. Get rid of the pop. I quit drinking pop, probably 13 years ago. I drank way too much pop. I got headaches all the time. I just felt awful. And so although I may drink my cup of coffee in the morning, the rest of my day is always filled with water or tea, green tea or black tea. But I haven't drank pop in years and years and years. It's not good for you. It does not help you feel better. We've trained our brain to enjoy the caffeine. We need a little bump in our life, but that's where tea comes into play. And maybe you have to find some sweeteners for your tea, but ultimately you need to get rid of that sugar. You need to get rid of that junk. Many people are at risk of diabetes, or maybe you have diabetes. A lot of pop has that artificial sweetener that doesn't allow you to lose weight. Your body, it's kind of like poison. You're just putting poison into your body. So it says eat more foods, fruits and vegetables, organic lean protein. So organic can be more expensive, but just to try and find some good meat, omega-3s like fish and things like that, and drink lots of water. Okay, so we're going to get to that. So cut the crap and eat some decent foods. If we all practice this, if we really try hard to at least one time a meal eat healthier than we did the last meal, it's going to become habit, and you're going to feel better. If you wake up in the morning and you eat a bunch of junk, it sets the tone for the rest of the day. Here's some quotes I printed off. I like this. Today, more than 95% of all chronic disease is caused by food choice, toxic food ingredients, nutritional deficiencies, and lack of physical exercise. Our bodies need to be taken care of. If we put junk in there, it's going to feel like junk. If we don't exercise it, it's like if you didn't go get your oil changed in your car, it's going to stop running. If you don't put gas in your car, it's going to stop running. If you don't vacuum your car out or take the trash out, eventually your car is going to smell really bad, and it's going to look awful. And so it's kind of the same concept. And so we need to make sure we're taking care of this. You get one body. This is it. We don't get a body replacement. So let's take care of it the best we can right now. And it's never too late. It's never too late to take care of it. And the other one on here says, I can't control everything in my life, but I can control what I put in my body. And that is so true. You can control what you drink. You can control what you eat. You can control the exercise that you do and how you want to feel. Now, many a times what I think gets in the way of people is the fact that we eat to feel better, okay? I don't know about you, but I do this myself. We eat to feel better. And we've kind of been trained that we eat when we celebrate, we eat when we're sad, we eat when we're mad. For every emotion, we eat. And so what can we do instead of that? And so this is our coping menu. You may not be able to see it very well, but it's a coping menu, okay? So for the appetizers, coping means dealing with problems in a safe, healthy, and respectful way. We're not going to eat junk. We're not going to destroy our bodies because we don't feel well, okay? And so we need to learn to cope with things in a different way. So here's the appetizer, okay? First of all, it says choose your menu, okay? The directions are choose at least one coping skill for appetizer, main course, and desserts, okay? That's your menu for coping. And we're going to do that in a way that's healthy so we don't turn to food or laying around all day and not getting out of bed. That's not taking care of our bodies. So for our appetizers, we can take 15 deep breaths. We can imagine a relaxing place. We can listen to music. We can draw, color, or read. Those are our appetizers. That's how we're going to maybe start off our day so that we can feel better. I know that some people are doing yoga. Maybe you're going to get up and go for a walk. That's awesome. Get up and move. The main course of coping, you can talk to a friend, exercise, ride your bike, take a walk, do some relaxation exercises, write down things, throw it away, get rid of it. Yesterday we talked a little bit about writing down your thoughts and getting rid of it. We're going to play a game like maybe basketball or something with toys. We're going to draw a picture and we're going to take a warm bath or a shower. So those are some main course items. So instead of turning to food to help yourself feel better, get busy, distract yourself. It's called diversionary activities. Get some crafts out, talk to somebody, do something, go for a walk. And your dessert. So at the end of the day, your dessert, your reward is doing something that makes you feel good. Imagine your favorite days. You can dance around. You're going to cuddle with a pet maybe if you have one. But do something that makes you laugh. Put in a funny movie. Listen to something. Call a person that makes you laugh. Whatever it may be. But this is your coping menu. So when you think about eating healthy and you think about taking care of yourself, just think of your coping menu. Now, there may be nothing on here that you ever use. Maybe you have your own ideas, but that's the point of this. It just gives you something to think about. When you're not well and you know you're turning to food or you're just kind of wreaking havoc on your body, think of your coping menu. Think of an appetizer, a main course, and a dessert, and what can you do to help yourself feel better? Okay, get up, get moving, get going, talk to somebody, whatever it may be. So here's some functions of water in the body. We've done this plenty of times, but sometimes we need reminders. We don't drink enough water. We don't put enough in our bodies to keep it hydrated, to feel energized, to feel better. So functions of it. The brain consists of 90% of water. It transports nutrients and oxygen into cells, kind of like I think it cleans out our blood, makes us feel better, moisturizes the air in your lungs, helps with your metabolism. It's in your muscles, so you're going to have bigger muscles. You're going to feel stronger. The more water you put into your body, the better you're going to feel. Your bones consist of 22% water. Water protects and moisturizes your joints. So if you got some arthritis or you're feeling a little creaky in your hinges lately, try drinking more water to see what that does for you. And your blood consists of 83% of water. So ultimately, water not only is helping us stay stronger and healthier, but it's making our body refresh itself. It's giving it the tools it needs to keep kind of changing and cleaning itself. It detoxifies the body. It helps regulate your body. It helps your organs. It helps you have energy. It gets rid of your headaches. It makes you feel motivated. So I'm not quite sure, but none of that sounds like a bad thing. To me, it sounds like we need to drink as much water as we can. Now, I know I've done a bunch of different worksheets as far as like how much water you should drink based off of your kind of like your body weight and stuff like that. But ultimately, we've all heard it before. 8 glasses of water, right? If you don't drink a lot of water, interestingly enough, there is some water and some foods that you should eat, okay? Oranges, apples, spinach, cucumber, lettuce, tomato, watermelon, celery, strawberries, and grapefruit. They are all made up of so much water that's also good for your body. It makes your skin glow. It's good for you. It's going to help your immune system. And when we're continuing to go through a pandemic and we're continuing to try and stay healthy, fruits and vegetables are going to be one of the greatest things that you do to put in your body. Half of your body weight in ounces a day. That's what we need to do, okay? So if you don't drink enough water, make sure you're getting your fruits and vegetables that do contain water that are good for you as well, okay? Part of eating healthy and exercises is changing our mindset, right? Many a times we do things because we think that we want to look good for other people. That's the wrong mindset. Now, although it's important to want to look nice, we have to want to do it for ourselves. We want to have to feel better for ourselves. We should never be doing anything that we think is going to make other people happy. It's not, you lose your motivation. You stop caring. It's not as effective. It doesn't mean anything to you. And so we have to, I like this simple mental shifts method. Living a happy life. In order to eat right and to feel right, we have to also change our thinking. Validation. When we realize that our life doesn't need validation from anyone, everything becomes easier and smoother. Okay? Remember the times you said yes just to please somebody? We're done with that. Okay? So if you want to feel better and you want to work on your mental health and you want to improve your physical health and you just want to feel better and motivated, you have to do it for you. You cannot do it for anybody else. You have to get up every day because you know that you want to look better, you want to feel better, you want to manage that, you want to eat better, you want to take care of this one body that you have, right? So the less that you look for validation in other people rather than validation in yourself, the better off you're going to be. It's going to be easier to buy all these healthy foods and to go for a walk and to feel better because the only validation you need is your own and that you feel good. And your validation will be how you feel during the day, how you feel during the week. Take a look at your anxiety and your depression, your moods, your motivation. What starts to feel good? What starts to change when you take care of your body? That's validation for yourself. Judgment. Stop caring about what others would think and let your own compass guide you. The moment you stop worrying about how it would be for other people, it sets you free. It allows you to want to take care of this body. It allows you to want to feel better. And 3, change. Remember, the only change we can truly influence is changing ourselves. If you try to directly change others, it just causes stress and anxiety, which means then we eat more and we don't exercise and we sit in a chair or we stay in our bed and we don't do things. So a lot of times if we start eliminating things, we start saying no to people. We don't overextend ourselves, but rather we focus on ourselves. Remember our self-care wheel. It's going to be easier to take better care of yourself when we start focusing on our own self-care wheel, right? If we don't stop focusing on everybody else, it's going to be hard to focus on ourselves. You have to find that balance. It makes you a better person, makes you a better friend. You can help other people when you start to feel better yourself. Last but not least, I know you've all seen this before, but again, it's just another reminder for Wellness Wednesday. Half of your plate should be vegetables. How many of you do that? Whether it's for lunch or supper, whatever it may be, breakfast if you want to, I guess. But half of your plate should be vegetables, green leafy vegetables, okay? No more than a fourth of your plate should be grains, starches, things like that. And a fourth of your plate should be protein. But look at that. Half of your plate should be vegetables. Those are the things that are giving your body the right tools and the right fuel it needs to feel better, to get your metabolism going, to give you that energy and that motivation. So on top of your challenge for drinking at least 8 glasses of water a day, I challenge you to look at your meals. Let's just pick supper, for instance, okay? And so in that meal, either tonight or sometime this week, I want half of your plate to be vegetables. And if you start doing this and making this a part of your routine, start to notice how different you feel, how much better maybe you feel. Did your anxiety decrease? Did your motivation improve? Maybe you lost a few pounds because you started eating right and feeling better. So 8 glasses of water a day, and half your plate has to be vegetables. That is your challenge. And in the meantime, think about your mindset. Think about the importance of not worrying about what other people think. Think about the importance of really only having to validate yourself because you want to feel better for you and nobody else, right? So it's hard to believe that we've already gone through a whole nother week. It's our first week in March. time just keeps flying by, but we have lots to work on this week, and we're going to continue to challenge ourselves to get outside and go for a walk. Drink your 8 glasses away, start your day off on a good routine, get some exercise, some healthy food options, eat your fruits and vegetables, but most importantly, remember, we have to be me-sponsible. We are only doing this for ourselves and nobody else because we want to feel better and we want to be happy. And we need to capitalize on all of this sunshine. Springer's right around the corner and we can do it. So have a great rest of your week and an amazing weekend, and I will see you on Monday.